well-written unit test, because it tests a single subject in a precise and focused manner, should be easy to understand and therefore maintain. Integration tests, bringing together more than one component, subsystem or object and testing their collaboration, are much harder to understand and so maintain than clearly focused unit tests. It's often true that one of the big problems is that there are lots and lots and lots of poor quality integration tests, and this is a major problem for a project because integration tests by their nature are much longer to run and much more complex to understand. Doing lots of poor quality integration tests leads to a situation where they can't really be maintained and they act as a major drag on the project. So, if you're writing an integration test, be really clear, take care to think carefully about the design of your integration test. Think carefully about creating reusable fixtures with good expressive APIs. Think carefully about names you choose for your test classes and your methods. Also, you should really Java doc integration tests much more thoroughly. In my opinion, really a good test for a good integration test, it should actually require Java docs. You should have to explain and document what you're doing. A good unit test really shouldn't require any documentation. The code should be self-explanatory. So, the good news is, actually these days, people tend to write far fewer integration tests. They tend to use much higher level, specification-driven, domain-driven, or requirements-driven approaches. So you might use a tool such as Fitness or JB Hive to write very high-level tests of your complete application. That doesn't mean that integration tests are not required in certain circumstances, but you should ask yourself, is this test required? Does it need to be an integration test? And do you have the time required to do it well? Or don't do it at all, rely on some other mechanism. Integration tests, quality, not quantity.